What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome to Feathered Libra Tarot, where it's Libra here all the time, and it doesn't matter where it's at in your chart or if you are a cross watcher. Come on in and say hello to me, and let's see what's going on today. We're doing cards, coffee, and cursing, and we're going to see what the universe has for you, what's going on from Libras. So thank you so much for all you do. I'm Feather. I'm a success and wellness coach. Pull tarot cards. We talk about a situation. I give you some advice. You take it or you don't, okay? Let's drop into the reading screen, shall we? If you're here, thumbs up. Best thing you can do for me, click that live chat button down below and let's talk. I am ready. I've got my coffee. I hope you're all doing well. I'm just getting the stream finished, set up. So come on and say hello to me. Stream is set up. All right. So let's find out from my Libras what's going on, what the universe has for my Libras right now. Hey, everybody in the shadows. All right, let's see. Ready, set, go. Uh-oh. What's up with this? Some of y'all rodeo superstars. I don't know. Some of y'all may be going fishing. Now's the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desires. So there is something the universe is trying to get you to move on right now. Like, it's time to move on this. Okay? Ready, set, go. Now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desires. So what do you want? Who do you want? Where do you want to go? What do you want to be? It's time to do it. The universe is saying it's time to do it. Ready, set, go. You better be getting ready to go. You better be getting prepared to go. This is going to be different. Okay, so what is this? What is this? It seems pretty cool. This is underneath it? Okay. Find your purpose in life. What do you want to do? Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Be tolerant. I think this is more like be gentle with yourself while you're trying to figure this out. If you're in the energy of wanting to move out, move on, experience new things in life, find your purpose in life, usually the best thing to do is think about what you enjoy doing. Think about what really interests you or what makes you happy. And a lot of times that will help you figure out, like, if it's arts, if it's crafts, it's entertainment. Go in those directions of things you know will make you happy or that you really enjoy. And that's usually where our purpose lies. Tell me more. Tell me more. The violet flame. Wow. So you are in the process of releasing a lot of, oh boy, I only use the violet flame as a Reiki master. I use it on myself maybe once a year because I do a lot of energy work and I do a lot of tarot readings. I take on a lot of other people's energy when I'm doing these readings. That's why it's so heavy. What's up? Hey, how are you doing, Victor? So it's like sometimes we just got to release a lot I have to release a lot of that heavy energy. So I only use the violet flame for people who I know have gone through a lot of traumas, who have taken on a lot in their life. So you may be in the process of releasing a lot of heavy energy. And I'm not talking about one or two little things. I'm talking about like from early age all the way up until now, because most of the people that watch me are 35 and up. The majority are 35 and up. So this may be being, you weren't able to be a child, so to say, or you had to start being more of an adult as a young, in your teens and things like that. It's finally releasing a lot of heavy energies and really tapping into your intuition and getting in the flow of what the universe has for you. It's kind of like feeling yourself moving forward. Yeah, you are manifesting new things. Look, manifest ya. You are manifesting new things. Boy, the sky is the friggin' limit with this energy. What are you trying to do? Those are passion flowers and stars. In case any of you, I don't know, maybe you grow flowers, maybe you're a gardener. Some of you, something, stars and passion flowers, flowers and stars. It's kind of like you're coming to, it's like you're coming home to your heart. You are centering yourself and you are preparing yourself for big things. Damn. So some of you may be buying a home. Some of you may be building a home. Some of you may be just coming. Man, I'm in the middle of something right here. Give me just a second. I need coffee. Hold on, Fred. Hold that thought. Sorry. Channel messages. I'm an open channel for my best and highest good. Yours as well. For people that need the messages, it's almost as if you've been through it, like for years. Really heavy energies, really a lot of traumas, a lot. And it's almost as if it's like you're recalling your heart, all the times that you've been hurt and traumatized throughout your life. It's almost as if you are recalling all of the pieces, all of the broken pieces, all of the shattered pieces, all of the pieces back home to you. And you are manifesting things in life that just, I don't even know if you're realizing you're doing this. I don't know if you've been praying, meditating, if you've asked the universe for this specifically. I don't know if you've been getting Reiki energy healing, but wow. Because, I mean, think about how many times you've really been hurt in your life. Brokenhearted, hurt. And it's like you're finally coming home. But it starts here, within self first. You're coming home to yourself. And maybe that was the whole purpose the whole time. Maybe you just had to deal with so much. And you finally reached that pinnacle point where you're like, you know what, enough is enough. I deserve me. I deserve all of me. And all of the times I've given to all of the people and all of the things, and they have done nothing but broken me, hurt me, shattered me. I am calling all of me back to me. And this is very much a violet flame. This is what the violet flame does. The violet flame burns off all of the negative energies and the traumas, and the remnants energetically from things like that. And if you would like to experience that yourself, schedule a Reiki session with me if you would like. Links are in the description to schedule with me or book now, or pinned at the top of the chat. And it's like you're finally coming home to self. I had to do it. It's like you're finally coming home to self. They want me to put that there. Which will allow you, that's self-love, that's full-on self-love and full-heartedness and open-heartedness, and it's such a high vibration, and no wonder you're going to be manifesting all kinds of stuff here. And I think that it was, for some of you, this was necessary for you, because maybe you're a healer, maybe you're a coach, maybe you're a therapist, maybe you're a guide, or maybe you're just a parent. I feel like my nose is going to start bleeding here in just a minute. That's crazy. Let's hope not. Woo. Let's keep that. My cloth close in case it does. That was intense. Sorry. That was all work right there. So perhaps this was part of your path in life, was for you to get to the point where you just couldn't take anymore. And it's calling you to come back home. It's calling all of your parts back to you. It's asking for you to get ready for more, because you're manifesting it with a full heart space. And I am just unbelieving of this right now. You could be a star seed. Absolutely. Radical expansion. I'm telling you, I don't know if you're going to be a superstar. I don't know how far you're going, what you've got going. Again, there's a lot going on here. I need one more from this deck and then we'll move on. One more. Allow time for reflection. Okay. So you are in massive healing energy here, and you are, when it says ready, set, go, you are preparing yourself for more. You are getting in the position, ready, set, go. You are getting yourself in the position to manifest new things and to take action in big ways. Wow. So the universe is saying right now you need time for reflection. And that is, I believe, part of the violet flame, where you're releasing a lot of the tension, a lot of the stuff that you've just had to deal with. You're going to be heading towards your purpose in life. I believe that is what's going on here. Whatever. Absolutely. Look, you're coming back home. Home. Home is where the heart is. Home. It's like you're just manifesting wholeness of heart. This is big, because that's big energy. Your heart space, when it is full and it is healed, man. All right, that is unbelievable. Let's see what else we can get. Okay. Can you tell me anything about this? Anything more? Anything Libra needs to know? It's like you're preparing yourself for big things, and I don't know what those things are. So now you're telling me the flip side of the situation. This is a mixed deck. So you're telling me that you've been basically ostracized, or feeling like you've been in a desert. A lot of you haven't trusted yourself, haven't trusted your talents, haven't trusted your skills. A lot of you, your finances have been fucked up. It's like you just feel like you've been left out, ostracized, left in the cold. It's like you've just been in lack mentality, or you haven't trusted yourself in regards to shit. Or you've been dealing with sneaky, underhanded people that may have stole your money, left you out in the cold. It's kind of like all of the things that you're burning off, you're releasing, you're letting go of. That's here. That's what's showing up here. It's like it's got to go. Yeah, you've been in a place of winter, and you're coming out of it now. So, you haven't been really taking care of yourself or taking care of your needs like you really need to. You've been in a place of winter, and you need to come out of it. It's time to come out of it. It's like winter is hermit. It's solitude. It's quiet. It's action, no action, nothing happening. Think about winter. Like nothing is growing, nothing is happening. It's really silent. Your intuition is muffled. You can't really hear or see. There's not really much going on. Okay. And I really feel like you are fixing to hit some sort of big expansion. I mean, big growth. I can't wait to see what the cards say. I didn't want to pull this. Didn't want to pull this deck, but Fred has what he has. Fred is the universe here. Some of you, this could have been a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or maybe you have it heavily in your chart, or maybe you are, yeah. Cycles of this shit. Cycles of this. Some of you just took it, okay? Some of you just accepted. You just kept accepting. Either you can, how do I put it this way? Either you continued to accept certain behaviors or certain things from people, certain people or lots of people throughout your life. You've definitely been patient. Oh my God. How many times have you tried to keep shit together that you really should not? The trash should have been thrown out. How many times did you try and piece that trash together and try to create art from it and try to make it work? And oh boy. Many times, I guarantee you. I guarantee you, you are patient, understanding, supportive. You're an extreme giver. And I believe it comes from the heart. I believe you're a great person, a good person. Your heart, you're beautiful. You got a beautiful heart. And that is why you're finally coming back home to you. What's up, Kay? Kimmy D, what's up? That is why you're finally pulling. It's like you're recycling all of the pieces. Instead of trying to make other people work in your life or fit or fix them anymore or try to fix those connections, you're asking the universe for all of the shattered pieces and all of the parts of you that have given to others that no longer need you, no longer want you, no longer desire you, or never needed you or wanted you to begin with to come back to you. You're asking for all of you to come back to you. And I feel you. I 100% feel you. You are an absolute extreme giver, and you overgive, and you allow yourself to be shattered and broken. This is a strengthening moment. This is very powerful reading. Because it's like you overgive to the point of exhaustion, financially, energetically, emotionally, physically. What don't you give to people just to make people happy? Just to show people that you love them. You give. You may have a history of this, and this could be a problem. Okay? Yes, you may be a giver, but there may be other ways for you to do this in healthy ways, because this looks like it was an unhealthy pattern of over giving to the point of exhaustion or give out, and you didn't focus on self. What do they say when you're swimming? You can try, but if somebody's pulling you down with them, you got to let them go, and you got to save yourself. Okay? It's a horrible thing to say, but it is true. It is absolutely true. It's sink or swim. You can only try and help somebody so much until you are either going down with them, or you're going back to shore. And it sucks to think about things like that, but same thing with the airplane. You got to put your oxygen mask on first before you can help anybody else. Because if you pass out because lack of oxygen, you can't help your kids. You can't help the elderly people in the front seat in front of you. You get that oxygen mask on, boom, you're good to go. Your mind is clicking, you're aware, you're focused, and you are knowing what is going on. Okay? Then you can focus and help yourself, help other people in the situation. All right? Stay calm. keep everything together. Well, when you are in patterns of giving, and this is over time, long time, I believe you have just lost yourself or given so much of yourself. I'm talking physically, sexually, financially, and emotionally. Oh boy. Do you even know who you are? You are a giver. You are an extreme giver. Nothing wrong with that. But we have to learn how to truly love ourselves, give to ourselves, and then help people in a healthy way. Not continuing to overgive. And if you sit and reflect on all of the, because you're in a desert here. You've been in winter in a desert. So you've been upside down in a lot of areas of your life. And you've been chafed and burned, like sunburned, chafed, starving, thirsty. A lot of times we do this kind of stuff because we're thirsty for love. Why are we thirsty for love? Because we don't love ourselves. Why do we get that way? Because we either didn't know how to love, we haven't been taught how to love, maybe we didn't know who we were or how to love ourselves, and that is why calling all of those pieces back to you and healing all of this trauma and this trauma bond or these cycles of overgiving, this pattern, releasing it, burning it off, letting it go, and truly loving yourself is very important, because you may be a healer, but giving somebody your body or giving somebody your money and all of that stuff to the point where you're out and you have nothing else to give, that's not healthy. That's an unhealed healer. But we're gonna go on. We're gonna see what happens here. That's big. You talking 20 to 50 or 60 years of your life of just overgiving to people. Yeah, dang. There's the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take it all. Okay. So you are very much a go-getter. You are a go-getter. You get shit done. And then you either deplete yourself or you resent all that you've done for other people. Okay? So I see you are a go-getter. You get shit done. You handle things, but then once you do that, once you're exhausted or you've done so much for people, then you turn around and you hate them or you're resentful because of all the things that you've done for them. This could be resenting somebody because you had sex with them, or that they used you, or they played you. You allowed it. You continued to give to it. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because if you were whole and complete, you wouldn't have allowed yourself to get involved in that. Repetitive cycles of this throughout time, throughout your life again. And nothing fitting, nothing matching, and nothing satisfying. So you're talking about you didn't listen to your intuition. You were confused by people. You allowed yourself to be confused or used by people. It's like nothing fits. Do you even know where you belong? Do you even feel like you belong anywhere in life? You don't feel like you fit anywhere. Okay, you're unique. You're designed differently. You're an overgiver, and you have patterns of overgiving so that you can fit in somewhere. Am I right? I just want to belong. I just want to feel like I belong. I just want to feel like I fit in, and that is the conflict. That is the tension and the conflict and the fight within you your entire life, and that's what's created all of these patterns, because you don't love yourself, because you think that loving someone or love is giving everything you've got, sacrificing everything you have. No, it is not. Truly loving someone is giving them and helping, giving to them and helping them learn and grow. And it's up to you to let go of the ones that cannot do it on their own. I mean, despite, disabilities and things like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the ones that refuse to do it on their own and that are wanting to pull you down under the water. Those are the ones you have to learn to let go of. And those are the ones that you've probably been attached to the majority of your life, because possibly growing up, you were taught to overgive. It was not about you at all. Nothing was about you. It was never about you. It was about everybody else. Tell me I'm wrong. This is a history and a pattern of this. It was never about you. It was never about your success. You have probably had to, you're a self-starter and you get shit done and you are a hard worker and you really do this to exhaustion, and you've probably been a successful person, or you are a successful person, but nobody else is backing you up. Nobody else has supported you in your life. Not many. You got yourself to where you are. But again, this pattern is instilled within you and you continue to do it. This is what needs to be addressed. This is what you're addressing. And it's like, ready, set, go. You're in alignment with a new chapter in life. This new chapter in life is going to be without this pattern. It's going to be, that's why the universe is like, find your purpose in life. First of all, you need to be tolerant. And I think that is being safe with yourself, secure within yourself, and trusting yourself. Because this new cycle that's about to start for you, I believe it's going to be very challenging for you, especially if you've never been selfish. And I'm not talking about jealous, and I'm not talking about insecure. I'm not talking to anybody that's dealing with that shit. I'm talking about powerful people who give so much of themselves and end up having to rebuild again and again and again in every area. And finally releasing this pattern and pulling all of that energy back to you that you've given to everybody else that does not deserve it, didn't need it, doesn't want it, it's yours. All of it's back together again. Whole and complete, strong within self, for self. I think it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Okay? So it may take you some time. So be gentle with yourself. Learning how to relate with the world differently. Okay? Hey, Angelina. And Cryptomeria. Angelina, if you need some help, I would be happy to help you. You can schedule a session with me. I have availability if you want to get on my schedule. Hey, Loyal. So it's, I'm kind of nervous to pull the next chapter. I'm kind of nervous. I need coffee. Screw this. All right, let's do it. All right, here we go. I got coffee. This next chapter, again, if some of you would like, if some of you need heart healing, if you would like Reiki energy to help you or to assist you in calling all of those pieces back to you, and the violet flame. I am a Reiki master, 11th generation. You can schedule time with me. It is just click the schedule now or book now button, and it'll take you to my schedule, and you can schedule a Reiki session with me. We can do that for you. I'm just so nervous right now. Like, what is this going to say? Wise leader, you are a beacon for others. Some of you may be a leader. You may be a healer. You may be a guide, a therapist, a teacher, even if that just means in your family, with your children, or with your family and your friends. in your community in some way, in your business. Some of you, I'm telling you, you are a successful person. You've been successful at many, many things in your life, but I don't think you see your own successes. I don't think you support your own successes. I see you're very determined, but you have been the one backing yourself. Like, you have no backup. You have nobody else. Not many people, if any, that have helped you. It's been you, and a lot of times you have been dragging along other people. It's been people riding on your successes, riding on your coattails. No, y'all need to just cut those people off. Fogged in. Go slow and take time. What did I tell you? Because you are becoming a powerhouse and you are taking charge of this. And I don't know in what way. Again, you may be going after your own business. You may be going after promotions. You may just be going after all sorts of things, like cutting ties with people that really you have allowed yourself to overgive to. Like, when you call all of these pieces back to you, it allows you to have that energy that says, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm not giving you any more money. You're not getting any more money. Oh, let's tighten up this budget because, well, those things need to go because they don't need my money. I will donate to the causes that I want to donate to, that I need to donate to, but people that are not, they're just kind of like laying on your couch, not doing anything kind of situations. At some point, you got to cut those purse strings, and you got to instill within those people that they need to get up and they need to take charge of their own life. You will help them as long as they're helping themselves, but you will only give them so much until you see them. It's like, you got to fly. Sometimes you got to push them out the nest. Sometimes you got to get them to the edge and say, look, you got to learn how to do this on your own. I'm not going to always be here, and you have this much time until that money is gone, and then you're going to need a place to go. It's kind of like you just got to be a hard ass sometimes, and I don't think you've been selfish like that. I don't even know if you know how to do that to people. What's up, lazy? Lexi, not lazy. I'm sorry. So go slow in this, take time in this. This is going to be unknown territory for you. Look at that. Unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. You're beginning a new cycle. Listen, things are going to be different from here on out, and I need y'all to just know your strengths. Continue to be determined in your forward movement and learning how to do things differently from a place of full and complete self-love. This says, when we're out there swimming, I will teach you how to swim. I will teach you how to swim. If you don't know how to swim, you need to figure out how to swim before we get in the water. This is before you get yourself to the middle of the ocean with somebody. You need to know whether or not they can swim. So that's either helping them, coaching them, guiding them, or telling them that they need to take some swimming lessons before you're going to go out in the ocean with them. You know what I'm saying? What I mean is asking the right questions of people, getting into better situations with people before you get in deep with them. It's knowing who they are, taking your time in those connections, and it's assisting those people or giving them a time limit. Look, you got 2 months to show me you're ready for college or that you're preparing yourself. You show me that you are wanting to go to college, and I'll help you pay for it, or I'll help you find the scholarships to pay for it. You see, it's just not doing it all for them. It's getting yourself taken care of first. Okay? And that's okay. You will be successful at it. You are beginning a new cycle. It is new for you. Go slow, be patient with yourself. Because this is, I'm telling you, I knew it. This is a big deal. This is a really big deal. New cycle. Tell me about this new cycle. Okay. Well, you're determined to have this new cycle. You are. You're determined, and you are You're determined to learn. You're standing up for it. You're all about it. This new cycle is going to require you to be very stubborn and very headstrong here. Okay. There's the new cycle. Okay. Because so this is like a vowing to yourself that this time around, or that for the next 40 or next 50 years, or the other half of your life, whatever it is going to be so much better. This is a lot lighter than the past, and I love it for you because it's playfulness, it's lightheartedness, it's breaking free, and it's ready, set, go. So you're preparing yourself for this new cycle right now. So do whatever you need to do to breathe, meditate. I got a free course. I got a free 10-week online retreat, and the link's in the description box. I just send you 2 videos, or 2 emails a week. One is a video you need to watch all week long for 10 weeks. It is very healing. Again, for those of you that would like Reiki session with me, links in the description for you to book with me. This one would be this for whomever this is for. This is going to be big. Okay. So universe is like, I'm requiring you to be tolerant, to be patient, to go slow, because you're learning how to do new things differently. Relationships with all things differently. You're going to feel a little different. You're going to see the world a little different. You're still going to be you, but you're going to be stronger. You're going to feel more powerful and more confident. So instead of just hey, let's run out to the ocean, yeah, and you have no idea who you're running into the ocean with, you're going to be like, oh, hold on a second. First of all, do you need a life vest? Do you know how to swim? Before we even get started here, do you know how to swim? How well can you swim? How are you with sharks or anything touching your legs or feet? Do you panic and freak out when anything under the water touches you? Because you're not pulling me down with you if you panic and freak out. That shit can happen, y'all. It happens. You can't see under that water. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You don't know what's under there. So people can panic and freak out and do weird freaking shit. Weird shit. They can hit you over the head, pull you under, do all kind of weird shit. You need to know if somebody needs a life vest and if there needs to be distance between you and another person in the water. Before you even go in the water, you need to ask the right questions. And that's of all situations with anybody in your life, especially if you have a tendency to exhaust yourself in every area of your life for other people. It's time for you to know who you are before you get in the water. And I think perhaps you need to take a little slower going into the water, not even bringing anybody with you. But when you're addressing new situations, I think you should just take one step at a time. Just stand at the edge of the water until you're comfortable with the next step. Right? Get the flow of the water. Get comfortable with who you are and your own strengths. Okay? There you go. Knight of Swords. Seeing your truth, speaking your truth, knowing your truth, and being able to have that courage to stand up for self, to be strong and with confidence. Challenge people. Challenge yourself. It's going to be a little challenging, but you have to know that there will be people that stand up. There will be people that fight you. There will be people that are so used to you over giving to them or taking them back, or you're going to have to be strong here, and you're going to have to be willing to be your own champion here. I know that this is true for me. I know, I feel it. This is what I want. I'm going for it. Whatever that is. So it's a whole new cycle for you, and there is a learning curve, but I'm going to tell you, you've got so much power. You've got so much love. And you've got spirit with you along for the fucking ride. It is not going to be a struggle anymore. So for those of you that are You may have just struggled in love your whole life. You may have just been in struggle love your whole life. You may have struggled with love because maybe that's how you were taught at a young age. Maybe you were taught that it wasn't. I told you it was never about you. It was never about you. It was never about you. The only person that was about you was you. You kept pushing forward. You kept trying to keep yourself together, hold it together. You kept trying to swim for shore. You kept trying to make yourself a better person. You kept trying. It was almost as if you were out there. I don't know why I'm talking about the ocean and swimming. I hope that you understand what I'm saying. It's like you pushed yourself to swim harder and faster. You pushed yourself to swim and learn how to swim and learn how to hold your breath no matter what. And no matter how many people pulled you under, it was like anytime you could, you were out there swimming, holding your breath, going and diving as deep as you could. Because you automatically knew that you were the one that was going to have to save everybody else. You were always having to save everybody else. So in these experiences, you were making yourself stronger, but nobody was helping you. You were the one that was helping you. You were the one that kept pushing, kept forward, going. Well, finally, we reached that pivotal moment where the universe says, you have tolerated enough. You have been dealt enough. You have struggled enough. It is time for you to live a different life now. And this time, you're going to have the confidence. You've got the backing of the universe. You have a full heart space. You are full and complete whole within yourself, and you don't have to hold anybody else up. You don't, not unless you want to. And it frees you from so much. It's new. Some of you, it may be a new job. Some of you may be new relationships, new kinds of relationships, learning how to relationship differently with all things in your life, with your business, with your career, with your friends and your family, and in intimate partnerships. It's going to be completely different. It's just going to be totally different because you're different. And you may have had a cycle where you kept going back to people of the past. You kept repeating past cycles with the same people and with other people. It looks like you're breaking that chain, that cycle, and it's going to be a little challenging for you because, people are going to look different. People are going to treat you different, but it's more or less you. It has nothing to do with anybody else. It has everything to do with you. Even though maybe you didn't know it, this is truly what self-love is. And surrender and release. And I love it for you. I hope that you enjoy this next cycle because you're serious about it. Your confidence, you're a powerhouse here. Go slow, take your time in relationships, take your time in changes, research things, really speak your truth, say what you feel is right. You no longer have to tolerate struggle. You have two choices in life. Sit and struggle in the connections and in the relationships and everything. Or breathe, take a deep breath, and say, I don't want to struggle anymore. I'm not going to struggle anymore. I declare to the universe right fucking here and now that I'm not struggling with any motherfucker or anything, including myself, ever again. Aho. So shall it be. You are about to make some serious moves. And if you thought that connections, you have love connections coming, like true love coming in here. You have success coming in here. You have new pathways. You stay on track. Don't go back to doing the same things you used to do. We don't go backwards. We don't do that shit. We're going forward. So the universe is saying, prepare yourself. Because shit's about to go down, okay? And you're the one in fucking charge. Congratulations. This is intense. This was an intense reading today. Please let me know that you enjoy what I do. Like, share, subscribe, join the tribe. Tips are always loved and appreciated. Donations are loved, whatever you call it. And if you would like a private session with me, my schedule is open. So links are pinned at the top of the chat or in the description box for you to get on my schedule. This is a big deal. You're a big deal. And you don't need anybody else backing you up. Let me just tell you that. You don't need anybody else cheering you on, backing you up. But here I am. I'm a motivator, and I'm here cheering you on. And I got your back. And I'm telling you, you don't need anybody else. With as powerful as you are, you never needed anybody else. Did you know that? I want you to stop struggling. And I want you to start seeing the possibilities for yourself. You never needed anyone else. You never did. Why do you think so many people pulled you down or tried to pull you under or took from you or took you for granted? Why? Because you're fucking strength. You're a strong individual. They wanted your attention. They wanted your energy. They wanted your strength. They were too weak for you. You are going to figure that out here soon. That you don't need anybody else's support. You don't need anybody else's anything. I'm talking about Libras that have got it going on. And maybe nobody's ever told you that. Well, it's not about anybody else telling you shit. It's about how you feel about yourself. That's going to shift real quick. And it's just it's your truth. You know? You may have been made to be a superstar, made to be a boss, made to rise, and you kept yourself smaller. Other people kept pulling you back. You don't got to do that shit. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks or feels about you. You are the only one that matters here. And who you choose to allow into your life and what you choose to allow is your business. And business is looking fucking good very soon. Like, this is shit you're doing now. So, that's what I got for you. Until next time, I love you all. Namaste.